put their double deckers back on the road.
Did they really?
All right, it's 5:15. We're here for our regular Wenatchee City Council meeting. First thing we'll do is a pledge of allegiance. Councilmember Cuevas, will you lead us, please?
Certainly. Please rise. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We do have Councilmember Navarra Gomez online with us, and I believe the other council people have been excused. If we could get a motion, that'd be great.
I'll make a motion to excuse Councilmember Rojanestian and Hornby from this meeting.
Second.
We have a motion by Councilmember Atkinson, second by Councilmember Cuevas, thank you, to excuse Councilmember Hornby and Rojanestian. Any discussion or comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Councilmember Nara Gomez, I just want to make sure you can hear us. I heard it a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. All those in favor, were you there? I didn't quite get that. Yes, okay. Thank you very much. All those opposed, motion carries. Okay, at this time, we're going to have citizen comments. It's a period that you're allowed 3 minutes. We're only allowed 3 minutes that you can come up on any matter, including items on the agenda, and you just state your name and address for the record. Sir, I know you mentioned, would you like to come up first, please?
Good afternoon. My name is Paul Torres. I'm here today because I am completely censored on my phone. I am completely censored on social media. I spoke last week over just a police report where I wasn't informed of my daughter having sexual activities at this Christian academy here on Western Street. Those two principals have stepped down as of last week. But I'm having issues now with social media. I'm having issues with my private life. I've had people breaking into my home. And since they've broken into my home, even my 1 month old is sick, my cats are sick, and all my children are sick. I don't know what's going on here. I'm being told this is way beyond everybody's scope here, but this is not just for you guys. I'm recording this, and this is going viral everywhere. I'm coming before you guys because I want something done. I'm scared for my life. I'm scared for my children and the unlawlessness that's going on. My kids are going to grow up someday, and they're either going to believe in the justice system or they're not. If you guys are familiar with the Bible, Romans 12:19, I advise you guys to look that up. And I believe it wholeheartedly because I know the officers that tortured me in that jail. And I could have took it upon myself, and I did not. I'm waiting for the justice system to take it upon themselves. I'm being censored, gentlemen and ladies. And this cannot continue. I'm fainting in front of my children already. I'm in and out of the hospital. The doctors want to know what I'm taking because the fluid that I had ingested in there is now calcified in my lung. And thank you to Jesus Christ. But it's like, what do you want me to do? I want an internal investigation because when I woke up and I was at that hospital speaking to the police officers on the phone, I got the phone ripped out of my hand. Now, I don't know what's protocol for that nurse to do that. And I'm patiently waiting because I've been denied the footage. I've been denied the audio from that jail. This is public records and it should have been given to me. And as soon as it became a criminal investigation, it should have all been saved. And I don't know what else or who else to go to, but this is going viral. Either it gets done by somebody from this community or it's going to get done federally because I'm not staying quiet. As long as God has air in my lungs, I'm going to fight for justice here. I'm not going to stay quiet. I will not be oppressed. If anybody who's religious around here, look at what God thinks about oppression. And I'm being censored. And all I want is justice. And I am hard-headed. I am tough. And it sucks because I'm paying for it right now. And I will not be quiet. And I know my voice carries, and I'm being supported by so many people that are not even from this community. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Torres. The one thing you did mention about your life being threatened, make sure, I'm just going to make sure you call Rivercom or 911. So,
we've tried that, but
okay, that's the best I can give you at this time.
appreciate you on that, Mayor.
All right. Next, make sure you state your name and address for the record, please.
Good afternoon. I don't know if this is on, but good afternoon. I'm Dave Harold. I am the general manager, morning guy for Resort Radio, which is Sunny FM, the greatest hits here in Wenatchee. Our address physically is 18 South Mission Street in Wenatchee. And I am here today to invite the mayor and city council folks to the 45th annual St. Patrick's Day Parade, which this year, for the record, will be moved to Saturdays and going Saturdays forward forever. And this Saturday for March will be March 14th at 5 p.m. It will be at 5 p.m. on March 14th, Saturday, down Orondo Street. And we'd like to invite everybody. Obviously, it's free, and we've made proper application and permit to the city of Wenatchee, and want to give thanks to the city of Wenatchee Police Department and VIP, everybody that helps out on the St. Patrick's Day Parade, and appreciate all your help and support. It's going to be a lot of fun. We usually have about 25 or 30 floats, and of course, your mayor, Mr. Mayor Poyer, will lead the parade, as has been done since 1981, when Jim Lynch started the parade with Jim Corcoran from a local radio station back in 1981. Thank you very much.
Where's your partner?
Well, our partner in crime, Tom Urban, who is also part of the parade through the Kiwanis Club, the Wenatchee Downtown Kiwanis Club, had something come up. So he regrets that he can't be here tonight, but he'll be there, hopefully, parade route. Thanks.
Hey, thanks for coming.
Yeah.
You always make it enjoyable for us. All right, who's next? Seeing none, we'll go to our consent items.
Mr. Mayor, I'd like to make a motion for City Council to approve the agenda, vouchers, and minutes from the previous meeting with an amendment to those minutes to reflect that the motion under action item C was made by Councilmember Harold and seconded by Councilmember Cuevas. And also to authorize the mayor to sign the First Amendment to option to purchase real property with Michelson Packaging Company, to authorize the mayor to sign right-of-way documents for Red Apple Road, Vista Place to Miller Street project, city project number 2315, to authorize the mayor to sign the temporary construction easement from Robert James and Gayleen Pope on parcel 222-009-705-808, and to authorize the mayor to sign the temporary construction easement from Tom Clark for parcel 232-0333-20950.
Second.
We have a motion by Councilmember Atkinson and second by Councilmember Miller for City Council to approve the agenda, vouchers, and minutes from the previous meeting with an amendment to reflect that the motion item C was made by Councilmember Harold and second by Councilmember Cuevas. To also authorize the mayor to sign the First Amendment to option to purchase real property with Michelson Packaging Company, to authorize the mayor to sign the right-of-way documents for the Red Apple Road, Vista Place to Miller Street project, city project number 2315, to authorize the mayor to sign the temporary construction easement from Robert James and Gayleen Pope as parcel 222-009-705-808, and authorize the mayor to sign the temporary construction easement from Tom Clark for parcel 232-033320950. Any discussion or comments? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries. We'll go on to our action items. Mr. Erickson.
Good evening, Mr. Mayor, Council. Dave Erickson, Parks and Recreation Director for the city. This evening, I'm here to request approval of Resolution 2026-06, which would authorize us to go through the rigorous and highly competitive RCO grant application process for the Bighorn, or actually it's called Lookout Natural Area Trailhead Project at this point. The city's been successful in applying for these grants over the years to the tune of about $13 million, doing everything from acquiring Saddle Rock, building the trailhead out there, Hale Park acquisition development, Kenzie's Landing, and hopefully closed in the next 2 days is the Bighorn Ridge property. So that one should be finished in the next couple of days. So this process for the applications, this is the first step. It allows us to then start the application process, which will continue all the way through almost the entire year. A couple of different presentations, a written application, and we'll wrap this application up in September, find out where we rank in October. Best case scenario, if we are successful, you could see construction and engineering starting in 2028 or 2029. So it's, just a really quick process, all these state projects. With that, I try to answer any questions you might have.
13 million grants over what period of time?
It's almost 14 million in about 18 years.
Okay, I got 13 because you said 13. 14 million,
Yeah,
almost
it's-
14 million.
I rounded
Okay,
down,
all right.
you know.
Nice
Just
job.
Being humble.
Yeah,
amazing.
no, you're incredible. Any other questions or comments?
If not, Your Honor, I'll take a motion for City Council to approve Resolution Number 2026-06, authorizing staff to prepare and submit a Recreation Conservation Office Washington Wildlife Recreation Program grant application for the Lookout Trailhead Project.
Second?
We have a motion by Councilmember Cuevas and second by Councilmember Atkinson for City Council approved resolution number 2026-06, authorizing staff to prepare and submit a Recreation Conservation Office Washington Wildlife Recreation Program grant application for the Lookout Trailhead Project. Any other discussion or comments? Hearing none. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries.
All right,
Thank
thanks,
you.
everybody.
Dave.
Good evening, council. I actually have a slight change from what is in your council packet, so I got some hard copies for you here.
Thank you.
Explain that here.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Danielle, does this change anything? Like if, I'm just curious, I'm looking for legal clarification, Thomas, so I just want to make sure.
So if a motion is made.
Yes.
It should be to adopt the version of the ordinance that is, I'm assuming it's a different version of the ordinance that was handed out.
Okay. All right, thank you.
So this is an ordinance to update our insurance limits for right-of-way permits. When a contractor wants to get a right-of-way permit, we require them to add us to their insurance. And so our insurance limits have not been updated since the 90s. It's been about 30 years. So this would bring them in line with what our insurance pool recommends. The change from the council packet is the very last paragraph in section 1 of the code section that allows, so we're raising our insurance limits basically from 1 million to 2 million commercial general liability. And the last bit that was added was to clarify that contractors can make up that additional million with an umbrella policy. So it makes it quite a bit easier for the contractor to obtain these insurance limits. I'd be happy to entertain any questions.
So that's the only thing that's changed in our packet. Thank you.
Yep.
Any other questions? Entertain a motion.
Your Honor, I will move for City Council to adopt ordinance number 2026-05, amending Wenatchee City Code, section 7.28.040, related to insurance requirements or street excavation permits. Is that correct?
To clarify, it's the, you're wanting to adopt the one that was handed out and not the
Yes.
one that was in the council packet.
To adopt the one that was just handed out to us, yes.
Okay, thank you very much.
Oh, hang on.
Quite done. I'll second.
We have a motion by Councilmember Harold and second by Councilmember Miller for City Council adopt ordinance number 2026-05, amending Wenatchee City Code Section 7.20.040 related to insurance requirements for street excavation permits, the one that was given to us a few minutes ago, which talks about general liability, umbrella policy. They could get an umbrella policy to cover the 1 million. Any other discussion or comments? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, perfect. All those opposed? Motion carries. Thank you, Thomas.
Thank you.
Good evening, Mayor, City Council, Jessica Shaw, Deputy Public Works Director, Utilities. And tonight for your consideration, I have a use agreement for our decamp facility with Douglas County. This is actually, this is the second one. We just finished up a 5-year agreement with them. And so there's really no changes other than the tipping fees have increased because we have increasing costs, of course, for labor and for our waste management fees. So that fee has gone up. But we did not raise the annual fee. That still seems to be adequate for us to make improvements, especially because we now have 8 users at the facility. So we're really excited to have all of our local agencies using the facility. So that's helping to cover with some improvements. So I'm happy to answer any questions you have about the agreement or the decamp facility.
I'm just glad we got people using it.
Yeah, yeah.
Is this the one that can accept snow if we ever get it again?
That is correct. You're exactly right. Yeah. We make sure to have it cleaned up at the end of the year so that we have room to store snow down there too, so.
Okay.
Maybe if you don't clean it up, it will snow.
Excellent point. Murphy's Law, right?
I'll make a motion, Your Honor, for the City Council to approve the Wenatchee Valley Regional Decant Facility Use Agreement with Douglas County and authorize the mayor's signature.
Second.
We have a motion by Councilmember Atkinson, second by Councilmember Harold for City Council to approve the Wenatchee Valley Regional Decant Facility Use Agreement with Douglas County and authorize the mayor's signature. Any other discussion or comments? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. All those opposed? Motion carries. Thank you, Jessica.
Thank you so much.
Good evening, Mr. Mayor, Council. My name is William Weems, work for the City of Wenatchee Water Department as a supervisor. I'm here to get your support and approval to fund the city project 2606. This project will complete 4 major repairs to the 4 million gallon reservoir. Those include removal and replacement of existing filler joint between the interior control panels, injection of low pressure grout to fill voids be underneath the slabs, membrane repair to the roof, and spalling concrete and exposed rebar that's inside the reservoir. Our staff recommends that we move forward with temporary repairs to assist with wildfire resiliency in providing safe drinking water, capacity for growth, and temporary repairs are for safety and slow decline of the tank. The project is estimated to be $1,875,000 and will be paid out of the 401 fund. This project has come to us with finding the reservoir had been leaking 1 million gallons a day in September of last year. We immediately took the reservoir out of service. We had it looked at by two engineering firms, so we got two different opinions. Both came back with the same repairs before we put it back into service. This is very vital to our water system, and so we highly agree that it needs to be replaced or fixed.
And earlier today, this came to Finance Committee, and earlier today, you mentioned that 1 million gallons of water was costing us $900
A day.
plus per day, because we have to pay through our, even if it's,
Yeah,
we're one of the ones, the regional.
Yep, we purchased that water through regional, and it's $900 a day, which equals $320,000 a year, 20-something thousand dollars a year. So, plus we're, as a water district, we're only allowed to lose so much of our water percentage, and this puts us over that percentage. So we need to get that back down.
Any other questions for Mr. Weems?
Your Honor, I will move for City Council to approve the project budget for City Project Number 2606, temporary repair of the Okanagan Reservoir.
Second that?
There's a motion by Councilmember Harold and second by Councilmember Miller for City Council to approve the project budget for City Project Number 2606, temporary repair of the Okanagan Reservoir. Any other discussion or comments? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries. All right, thank you.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. Jake Williams, City Engineer, here bringing this item here, motion for City Council and then the project budget for Pybus Parking Lot, which is project 2317. Back in 2022, Council authorized purchase of 3 vacant parcels directly south of Pybus with the stated intent at the time to develop that into a parking lot, public parking lot, to serve the surrounding businesses in the waterfront. That was used with local revitalization funds. After the sale, we developed a master plan to develop out that lot across all 3 parcels. And at the time, the total lot was anticipated to cost around $2.5 million for the whole thing. In 2024, the city and Pybus secured grant funding through the state to purchase and install 6 electric vehicle fast chargers on the lot there. To meet the obligation of that grant, which would install those chargers by this summer, we've developed a phase 1 scope of work that could be constructed now to accept those charging stations. I should note that last month we also received our conditional use permit and shoreline substantial development permit to develop the lot, including this phased approach, so that it could be phased as funding would allow to build it in smaller pieces. And so the work proposed in phase 1 would grade the entire lot, so all 3 parcels down to the final elevation per the master plan. It would construct the entrance to the lot and construct and pave the stalls necessary to install these chargers. And then also extend the electrical service and install the chargers. And so with that, to move ahead with this phase 1 work and install the electric vehicle chargers funded through that state grant, would request to amend the project budget to allocate an additional $254,000 of local funds to the project. Happy to answer any questions.
This was brought to what, Public Works, or what was this?
This came to Finance Committee 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, thank you.
Public Works before that, I think.
Oh, okay, got it.
I think you were filling in on finance at the time.
That's
Right,
what it
but it
was.
was also at Public Works,
Okay.
I think, a while back, because I remember Top asking the question about
Yes.
the location
That's
of
right,
the,
yes, you're right, Councilman.
And the additional cost largely to grade the whole parcel, but, which makes sense.
Yeah, so it's not lost costs. I should say, we are pursuing some options, some public-private partnership to potentially offset that cost. But we just want to be upfront that this is what would be needed to develop this first phase. So actively looking like that. But the reason we're coming now as well is trying to secure these chargers on the state contract. We've had a quote sitting here, and we've done all the legwork to have a final quote from the PUD on what the type of service would need, and they're ready to do that work as well. So.
And by when will we have parking?
So if we move ahead with this, we would go ahead and order those chargers. They'd be delivered. We'd go ahead and finish the phase 1 scope of work plans and put it out to bid. So this summer.
Okay.
I'm excited for the project to move forward, but likewise, I'm also anticipating that the level 3 chargers, once they're connected and available, will generate revenue for either ourselves or the PIBUS project itself going forward.
Okay.
Your Honor, I'll make a motion for the city council to amend the project budget for Pybus parking lot, project number 2317.
Second.
We have a motion by Councilmember Atkinson, and second by Councilmember Cuevas for city council to amend the project budget for Pybus parking lot, city project number 2317. Any other discussion or comments? Hearing none. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
There it is.
All those opposed? Motion carries. Councilmember Navarro Gomez, we heard you good this time, so thanks for.
It must have been I'm using Wi-Fi now. Maybe that's what it was.
All right. Just hang in there for a few more minutes. We appreciate you taking the time to do this. We know you've been busy. Hi, Darcy. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. My name is Darcy Ronning. I'm the Utility Project Manager for the City of Wenatchee. I am here tonight to request council to approve the mayor to award the construction contract for the Pershing Street Stormwater Retrofit Project to the lowest responsive bidder, Selling Construction. We received 9 bids. Selling Construction came in as the low apparent bidder. There are 4 schedules with this project. The total project costs were estimated to be $3,924,609. A portion of that is ecology funded and will be grant funded. The low apparent bidder estimate is $2,468,002.37. With an alternative bid schedule of, the bid was $550,850, and the engineer's estimate was $503,420. The total project costs are $3,669,836. I'd be happy to answer any questions about the project itself.
You probably said it, and I apologize. Where's this money? What is this? Where are we getting this money?
We're getting this money from an ecology water quality grant.
Got it, okay.
So they're
that's what-
paying
okay.
85% of the stormwater construction funds. When we do this project, we will also replace the water in Pershing Street, and the water portion will be paid for out of city funds 401.
Okay.
And then there's a small portion of the canyon drain in Pershing Street that needs to be lined for us to do construction around that, and that lining portion will be paid for with an ecology loan and repaid through our stormwater funds. So it's a very tiered approach. 85% of it is a grant from ecology.
Thank you. Were you the start and finish on this grant? I'm just curious.
Yes,
Yeah, nice. Nice work.
thank you. Yes, we finished a planning grant in 2024, and then once you finish planning, we were able to apply for construction funding, and they awarded us the construction grant as well. So it's a 2-part process.
I just get so impressed with you guys
Well, thanks.
doing so much hard work
I have a team that helps a lot.
Yeah, I know.
I can't take
but-
all the credit.
Well, take 5% of this credit.
Okay,
Give
thank
the other
you.
95 to the team.
85%,
Yeah,
whatever,
85, yeah, 85, take 85%.
Okay, thanks.
Anyway, it's fun, it just, I don't know, it's cool. It really is neat that you can go out and get these grants, get the money, it's just amazing to me, so.
Thank you. It's been a good program. It's paid us well for last few years to do big projects.
It's great. So I'll make a motion for city council to award the construction contract for the Pershing Street Stormwater Retrofit Project, city project number 2104, to the lowest responsive bidder, Selling Construction Incorporated, and authorize the mayor to sign the contract documents.
Second?
We have a motion by Councilmember Harold and second by Councilmember Miller for City Council to award the construction contract for the Pershing Street Stormwater Retrofit Project, city project number 2104, to the lowest responsible bidder, Selling Construction Incorporated, and authorize the mayor to sign the contract documents. Any other comments or discussion?
Some big pipe, diameter-wise.
Yes.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for making us look so good.
Thank you.
We have amazing staff.
Yeah, it's fun. I don't know, it's just fun to hear it.
Mayor and council, I'm back again. I'm presenting on behalf of Nicole Brockwell. She is on the west side representing the city on a committee about specifications. So I'm here to bring her project, the 9th Street Rail Crossing, looking for city council to amend the project budget and award the construction contract to J&K Earthworks. Authorize the mayor to sign the contract documents. This project was awarded federal funds to construct some safety improvements, including some signal and gates and median sidewalk treatments, similar to what's at like a Rondo, but at the 9th Street crossing, back in 2018. The railroad, or BNSF, will be installing the actual signal and gate improvements, and then our contractor would come in and do all the sidewalk, curb and gutter, median, striping, signing, the rest of the project. We put this out to bid, received 8 bids, with J&K being the lowest responsive bidder at $351,400. And this would be about 35 working days, so about a little under 2 months. Right now, BNSF is ready. They have crews that are scheduled to be here in April to put up the gates and the signals, and then J&K would basically start right after them to kind of complete the job. So really looking from sort of May to June, kind of into July, it being completed. Any questions?
Any questions for Nicole's,
Just one, we're a zone, or I don't know exactly how they classify it, but train horns are not required.
We are a quiet zone.
Quiet
yes.
zone.
Yeah, so as part of being a quiet zone, the trains don't blow their horns, which if you've been in some of the neighboring communities, you really notice that. That does include getting kind of audits and inspections from UTC and other agencies. We did one just last year, received really high remarks actually from the UTC on the condition of all the crossings. And then we're also actively doing things like this, like with our Confluence Parkway Phase 1, we're eliminating 2 of the at-grade crossings. And this one, installing all this additional safety equipment. So
it supports maintaining that quality.
supports keeping the train horns from
There we
blowing
go.
through Wenatchee.
I couldn't have said it better. Thank you.
Yeah, playing sports out in Kashmir, you notice it.
any other questions for Jake?
Your Honor, I'll make a motion for city council to amend the project budget and pending WashDOT concurrence, award the construction contract for the 9th Street Crossing City Project number 1801 to the lowest responsible bidder, and authorize the mayor to sign the contract documents.
Second.
We have a motion by Councilmember Atkinson, second by Councilmember Harold for City Council to amend the project budget and pending Washington State Department of Transportation concurrence award the construction contract for the 9th Street crossing, city project number 1801, to the lowest responsible bidder, and authorize the mayor to sign the contract documents. Any other discussion or comments? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm skipping my mayor's report. I'm gonna take off here quickly, as soon as we're done. I go to a heart association, something over somewhere. Anyway, so let's just go down the line, unless one of the directors had something specific that they need? Okay, thank you. Councilmember Cuevas?
Okay, yes, lots going on, sir. I attended the museum board. Lots happening at the museum. Their budget, they're doing okay with the budget. They're a little low at this moment, but within next month, they're estimated to be level. New expenses will be coming in due to the fact that they're going to be moving in and out from the building. They're going to be using other facilities. They have the robotics team, and there's a lot of events happening all over our downtown area. Keep an eye out on the social media pages. And the board is also happy because they finally have the sign, the public hearing notice. You know, the sign that they put on for the construction,
Right.
yes, they're excited for that. Okay, I also attended the Public Safety Committee about the Washington survey and the rating bureau changes. I'm sure you know about that, Mayor?
Do we know about that?
Yeah,
Tom?
Insurance.
the insurance thing, right? Yeah. And also this last Tuesday, I got invited to be a public speaker at Orchard Middle School. It was a great opportunity to speak to the classroom, the Hispanic Latino group, about what's the importance of learning English, and I was really happy to be there. That's it.
You have been busy.
Yes.
Councilmember Miller?
Briefly, the chamber board met. They have the Rails and Ales that's coming up next month. And in the immediate near future, like starting tomorrow, is the Special Olympics in town. Those items were discussed and need for volunteers and so forth. When I came back from my trip, I got together with a couple different folks here. I attended a water/public utilities 101 seminar here in-house, which was very informative for me. Went out with some folks looking at our homeless outreach program and learned a little bit about what's happening here in comparison to other cities. And public safety was the other one.
Thank you.
I have nothing except I will be out of the country starting tomorrow afternoon and not returning until March 9th.
So you're just telling us to
Make
make us feel bad, or what?
Envious, yeah.
I love it. You guys got to take trips. Councilman Atkinson?
In addition to attending public safety and public services, also went to the ribbon cutting for the Community Action Council. That was a great event, and it was fun to see that facility. And so, yeah, that's what I got.
Thank you. Councilmember Navarro Gomez, if you can hear me, do you have some things to report?
I think I will pass this time just because I know my connection is not very great, but not much for me at this point.
Okay, well, it'll be double next time then.
For sure.
All right.
Last but not least, chamber banquet, April.
Oh.
I think we have a deadline to.
Yeah, does
March
anybody?
1st.
So you guys send if you're going to make it, send it to Tammy. If you can make it to the chamber banquet. Okay,
I already did.
Melanie.
you did, or Melanie? Yep, either one.
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean, just because Tammy won't be back
Also-
till Monday, right?
okay.
You're going to consider Masala?
I said I would mull it over, yeah.
Okay. That's all.
So Councilman Atkinson committed to.
Committed to thinking, that's about all I can commit to.
All right. Thank you guys for coming. I know we have to adjourn the meeting, and I think that's it.
Motion to adjourn?
Second?
Motion and second to adjourn. All those in favor?
Aye.
Bye. Have a good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
All those opposed? Motion carries. All right.